Hey everybody, my name is Smash, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. I'm ending my 5-year hiatus with this. That's weird. I've got a lot more gray in my beard than I did when last we met. Actually, I have a lot more gray. But I'm feeling great, and I'm ready to get back into this again. So, this is Alone in the Dark: The New Nightmare, which was a surprising addition to the Nintendo Switch Online service. I certainly wasn't expecting it, I don't think anybody was. And this is the Game Boy Color version, which I've heard many things about. I actually played through it when it came out on the service, and I got through it in about 3 hours. I think I can do better than that. Yeah, so I figured it's the spooky season, and to celebrate Alone in the Dark's 97th reboot that was supposed to come out this month, but is now coming out in January. But whatever, let's just get into it. I'm excited. Here we go. Ring, 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 ring. Uh-oh. Always starts with the phone call. Man, the rotary phone and the gun facing whoever is going to answer that phone does not seem exactly safe. I don't... I'm sure he's a professional. Hello, Edward Carnby speaking. Mr. Carnby, my name's Aline Cedric. Uh-oh. I'm an archaeologist. It's about your partner, Charles Fisk. I'm an archaeologist from the future. I dug you up. Is Charles working on a case for you, Miss Cedric? I tried looking up that name. It doesn't seem to be a real name. Cedric? I couldn't get a pronunciation. Yes. Yes, he was. Charles is dead, Mr. Carnby, murdered. He's what? How? Oh, there he is, yep. He's definitely dead. He went to a place called Shadow Island to recover a stolen statuette, but never made it back. Shadow Island? Can we just stop going to these islands with the Skull Island, Shadow Island? Just stop. Tell me how to get to Shadow Island. I'll find out who killed him. I have a seaplane that can get you to the island in just a few hours. Oh, we're on the seaplane. Have you ever heard of the Abkhanis Indians? No, but I am assuming they are not from India. I don't think I have. I've spent my career uncovering the dark secrets of this lost tribe. They practiced mystic rituals. Oh, involving the stolen statuette, believing it had great power. I believe they were correct, and so does one other person. And who would that be? Morton. Alan Morton. Morton Allen. The multimillionaire recluse. The man who had Charles Fisk murdered. Making a lot of assumptions here. You're sure this man Morton is responsible? I'm positive. This font is really hard to see. I'm trying my best to read it. I'll recover the statuette, and pray Morton tries to stop me. It'll save me the trouble of having to hunt him down. Then we wouldn't have a game that way. If I'm right about the statuette, we're in grave danger while we're here. You'd better stay with the plane then. We may need to get out of here in a hurry. I'll work on translating these Abkhanis tablets that were found with the statuette. If I find out anything useful, I'll contact you via walkie-talkie. Walkie-talkie? We are in the early 2000s, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Are you receiving me? I wanted to be sure the walkie-talkie is working when you see the Okay, remember that. Call me if you learn anything about the tablets. Okay, she had a much bigger role in the console versions and the PC version. I believe she had her own campaign, actually. But they just kind of made her coward character to fit into the Game Boy Color, I guess. So here we go. Something on the ground might provide a clue to what happened. Oh. I believe that was an orange flask. Okay, this is your health. In terms of the flask, I had a hard time finding this online. I don't know why. It goes in the order of orange, green, and blue. So those are with orange being the weakest health flask. And as you'll notice, you don't actually start with full health in this. I don't know why, but that's really annoying because health is very important. We have an old map of Shadow Island. I don't know how useful this is. I don't think very, actually. It's probably the only time I'm actually going to use it. Yeah, so... I'm going to switch to my walkie-talkie here. The first thing you might notice about this game is how ugly it looks. The second thing you might notice about this game is just how good it looks. That sounds a little weird. Well, maybe especially blown up like this, I don't know. It's not quite as bad as I thought it was going to be, but... yeah. Got some bullets on the ground here. Oh, I just went too far. My mistake. A clip of bullets lying on the ground. Someone must have been in a hurry to reload and drop them. So that is... Oh man, we got 92 bullets. Holy. Okay, good. Oh. It's a walkie-talkie. Carnby, are you receiving me? Just barely. The bad weather is interfering with the reception. Bad weather. About a mile from the jetty, but I haven't found anything of interest yet. Have you learned anything from the translation of the tablets? I'm reading this just so you don't have to, because it's hurting my head to try to make out what these letters are. Not much that makes sense, mostly ramblings about evil powers and monsters. I know that the statuette was for ancient mystic rites, so I guess the authors of these tablets were trying to scare off any potential thieves. Who knows? Maybe there are monsters here. That might explain why I haven't seen anyone since I arrived. I hardly think we'll find monsters here. It's more likely that... and it's dead. So, this is our first encounter. Here we go. So this is what your combat screen looks like. You've got a top-down view. I'm playing this on the GameCube controller, which is kind of stupid, I'll admit. It doesn't really work as well as having the smaller controller, because you get the tank controls. This, of course, being the precursor to Resident Evil. Another encounter. Now, you really want to conserve your ammunition here if you can. Make your shots count. Because if you happen to run out of ammo, you just die instantly. That's it. And you go back to right where you started. Was that another flask? Yeah, that was a green flask. Okay. I might use that right away. Maybe hang on to it. It doesn't really matter. Carnby, how close to the plane are you? You keep asking me that. Not very. Why? I think someone's moving around near the aircraft. It's probably a raccoon. Okay. Looked like I just got attacked by a dog, but clearly something's going on here. Clip of revolver bullets. That puts me at 90. Okay, so... You might recognize this as a scene from the much larger game. What this game did was use a very little known feature on the Game Boy Color called, weirdly enough, the High Color Mode. High Color Mode allows you to fit more colors on the screen. I think it's around more than 2,000 colors or something like that. Hence the Game Boy Color, which I think is really impressive, but here we go. Of course, you have to sacrifice gameplay in order to do that, but you can make the games look really detailed. And some very brave developers have tried to do that. Arriving at Ella Morton's mansion, there doesn't seem to be any sign of life. I guess that's a positive, isn't it? The doorway will probably be the best way into the mansion. The front door, I would think so. The doors of the mansion are locked. The lock is strong, but the wood of the doors appears to be rotten and weak. Okay. So what we gotta do is find something that will enable us to break down this door. A rusty iron key. A lot of what this game is going around and finding certain items that you can use in certain places. Sort of problem solving, I guess. Oops, I just took a screenshot, my mistake. So if we were to use the key here... Oops. The key does not fit the lock. I'll have to find some other way to open the door. That way should be right around here. Let me bring up my walkie-talkie again, just in case. Somebody in there and the light's on. There doesn't appear to be anyone inside. I love that. I love that. Me, I am not at all a fan of horror novels, horror games, nothing like that. However, I love horror through text, so I love reading books about it. That's where I get my horror fix from. Everything else, I don't know, maybe it's too scary, but... Yeah, so you see, I was trying to make my way towards a bullet there. That's, or a revolver clip. A good thing to do, because typically the monsters will be as fast as you are, is to just try to beeline for the clip. Try to keep one of them alive if you can, so that you can go around and collect all the ammunition, because you don't want to be running out of ammo. That is quite the issue. So I think we can use the key on this storage shed over here. The cupboard contains a pair of old gardening gloves and a crowbar. Well, I know what we can do with the crowbar. The gardening gloves probably won't be important for quite some time. And this isn't a long game, by the way. I figured I could probably fit it into maybe about 4 parts. I'm going to try to get this done in an hour. After I heard that you can do that, I'm gonna give that an attempt. Oops. Keep pushing B instead of A. Carnby forces open the mansion door with the crowbar. And now we are inside. What time am I up to here? 12 minutes? Yeah, we're good. Make our way up these stairs here. Hello? It's a golden key. Important things typically will be glittering, because I guess the developers figured you wouldn't really be able to make out what a lot of the stuff is. It's pretty impressive that they were able to fit it in, but it's still... You're still going to be a little confused. Like, right here, for example, I don't see a staircase over here. It just looks like an opening, but I guess there's supposed to be a staircase there. So, let's make our way around, see what else we can find here. We've already got a key. Let's check upstairs. This is another upstairs. Ooh, an encounter. Yeah, this can get pretty frustrating at times, but it is what it is. I gotta go see if there's some ammo down here. There's not. Okay. I'm wasting way too much. Well, there's ammo here, but... Clip of revolver bullets. I believe the revolver bullets give you 32 bullets? I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong. Yeah. I think that's right. I didn't actually do the math, it's what it looked like. I shouldn't be assuming things, I guess. I haven't really got the hard numbers, but... What's this? A box of shotgun cartridges. Now, a shotgun would be really nice to have right about now. Okay, I think that's maybe about all we can do here. Let's head back down. What is this glowing thing over here? A mirror. Ugh! Carnby, is that you, my friend? I thought I felt your presence on this dreadful island. Fisk, is it really you? Wilson Fisk? Yes, my friend, I am here. I want to help, but I'm too weak. There is so much I need to tell you, but I can't focus. You must find my amulet for me. It will give me the strength to stay longer. Find it for me, Carnby. Wow, he's just in like a mirror. That's interesting. Sort of a Superman thing. Okay, which way am I going here? Nope. Ah, bullets. You can only hold 99 revolver bullets. So I would like to make sure... Oops. There. Oh, is there more? Maybe there's more bullets down here. Oh, jeez. Go the long way around, find more bullets. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Some bullets here. What I'm actually gonna do, and my advice here is just to leave the bullets where they are, because the clips that you find around the mansion are larger clips than the ones that you just find in the combat screen. So I'm gonna keep that there and run back for it when I inevitably need it, because I don't really need it right now. Why is my cat screaming? I'm sorry about that. There should be another door. Oops. I believe it's this one. Let's try the key on this. Oops, sorry. B instead of A. Oh, this looks ominous. It can be a little bit difficult to find your way around here, but... Ah, here we go. This is the library. This is probably the worst place in the entire game, I'm gonna be honest. Because this room is ridiculous. Just stay out of the middle of the room, because there will always be an encounter there, and the encounter will probably... I believe I counted 25 bullets minimum that you would need. What is... Is that bullets? That might be bullets there. Okay, I've got 2 blue flasks, green, and an orange. I should probably just use the orange now, but... Okay, I'm gonna keep that there. That's gonna be one of my things that I come running back for. I believe what I was looking for was actually downstairs. My mistake. Yeah, you can see it from here. I believe that will bring me to the middle of the room, which I... maybe? Crap. Yeah, just stay away from that, because that is a really nasty encounter. Ah, here we go. Okay. They appear to be pages from a diary or journal. Let's take a look at that. Oh, we have newspaper for clipping, too. Herald Times Business News by David McKee. The multimillionaire Alan Morton has suffered from terrible judgment as of late, near ruining his company with poor deals and wasting vast sums of money buying worthless and unknown works of tribal art. As millionaires do. Let's read his journal. The 19th of April. Caught one of the servants in my private storeroom. Excuse me. He claimed to have opened the door by accident while cleaning. could not take the chance he had seen any of my secret research, so took him down into the tunnels under the lab and left him with them. I left him with them. Pause for dramatic effect, that's how he wrote it. Screaming went on for some time. Shall have to fit a secret switch on one of the bookshelves to make sure no one else finds their way into the room. Huh. So things won't actually trigger until you, activate them. Okay, so let's go find that switch then. That switch is upstairs. Yeah, like I said, the very middle of this room, that one that gave me that top-down view, that's a very nasty encounter, so just back out if you see that perspective. There's a switch hidden behind the books. Pressing it results in a muted click. Now, they say there are random encounters in this game. It's not really random encounters. You simply have to pass a spot on the floor. 91... There were bullets upstairs. I believe it's bullets. And I'm just going to leave them there. There's going to be another thing that I come back to if I need to. And there's the bookshelf opening. It looks like something came out of that room. Ugh. Shoot. I get this ammo. I'm actually more worried about the ammo than I am about my health. Which maybe I shouldn't be, but the ammo's always been the problem. I'm just gonna use this here. You only get so many of these in the game, but the game is short enough. Yeah, so this is where that switch is located that opens the bookshelf. It's really hard to see, and it's also not sparkling like all the other things in this game that usually tell you that either items are there or whatever, like the blue crystal key that I just got, how that one was sparkling. There should be another journal entry. Old junk and a few books. Tucked into one of the books is a sheet of paper. I always love these games, how he just picks up some random book in an entire library, and it happens to be the one, you know? I love that. It's just so stupid, but it's great. I love it. I love things that don't make sense because they don't have to, you know? 11th of June, the men I paid recovered the statuette from that Cedric woman. Oh, interesting. She had no idea how important her find was. Only I know why the Epcanas made it. The underworld they uncovered was a source of great power, but they feared the power was evil and made the statuette to seal off the underworld. But I shall learn the statuette's secrets, and use them to rule the underworld and make its power mine. Alright. Well. What do you say? In the next episode, we take a look at finding that amulet so we can talk to Fisk some more. And we'll see where we can go from there. I've got a feeling we're going to be going to those cellars sooner than later, and I'm not really looking forward to that. So yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me on my rebooted Let's Play series, I guess. It's fun to be able to do this. As you can tell, I'm extremely out of practice, but I'm going to try to make the most of it, and I'm going to try to get back into the swing of things again. So, thank you so much for hanging out with me. This is awesome, and I'm really glad to be back. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next episode.